is going on, guys? Welcome to J Powell Music. Be sure to like and subscribe here on the channel so you know what is going on or when the episodes will be available. And then also be sure to check out the links above my head if you'd like, such as the Instagram, obviously the channel that people know about it, subscribe, and then the Twitch as well at J Powell Music, twitch.tv/J Powell Music. That is where I review Music Fridays on a Saturday. Basically any music that released that I'm interested in, or I think you should be interested in, that comes out on Friday, I talk about it on a Saturday for those things. So pretty neat, very short segment. Typically I'm going to have it launch around 8:30, I want to say. Unfortunately, this weekend I won't have a Music Fridays on a Saturday. If anything, it might just be a very like fast video thing. But typically I have that every Saturday around 8:30 in the morning. So today I am talking about an album that my friend let me know about from the band Khruangbin, which I'm a huge fan of Khruangbin. If you don't know Khruangbin, and if you like music, instrumental music, if you like, I don't say worldly music, but, you know, I guess just alternative music, but really locks in nice groovy music, good music to study to even. But you'll definitely want to check out Khruangbin, but this album that released is actually even more special to talk about, just because they released an album with Ali Farkatore's son, View Farkatore. And for those of you who aren't familiar with Ali Farkatore, he is one of the most noted one of the most famous guitar players back in the day here. So he was known as the John Lee Hooker of Nigeria, I believe. And obviously the album named after his father, Ali. So that makes a lot of sense there. But they just really make some amazing music together, I must say. And there's a couple of things that I love about this album that is very true to form. So what I mean by that is that View Farkatore is speaking in his native language. He's not speaking in English. He's speaking in his native language in these songs. And Khruangbin's being Khruangbin, they're backing up the music. And Khruangbin's fantastic. I mean, they just have a really nice flow, groove. It's three people. It's three people in the band, and then obviously you have View Farkatore for this project. But three people in the band, and they just lock in guitar, drums, bass, and they just lock in really well. And they play very, very well together. I'm a big fan of the guitar player too, because he definitely doesn't approach it in a guitarish manner. He's more so like he's creating the story for the song in a sense, kind of, and supporting the song, serving the songs that are being made. But this is a really great album. It's just very, very genuine, very organic. If you're a fan of Tenarwin, even though Tenarwin maybe have some heavier rhythms, but I think you'll really like this project. Or if you've liked, if you've been a fan of previous Khruangbin band or previous albums, can't talk today, you're really gonna like Ali. Some of my favorite songs on here, Durabi. Durabi is definitely one that I really fuck with. Tamala I like a lot as well. Those are probably some of my favorites. Tongabara. There really aren't any skips. And then if you look, each song is an average between 4 to 5 minutes. This is the shortest song here. But it's a really solid listen. It's a really solid listen. So if you are a fan of Khruangbin, definitely check out Ali. It definitely came out of nowhere, I feel like. Because usually the different websites I'll look to check out new music. Didn't really hear much of it, and I did buy this on Bandcamp. So even though I streamed a little bit of it on Spotify, it is available on their Bandcamp. So Bandcamp, go to bandcamp.com. You can buy like the CD, the LP, I believe, if it's not sold out already. Or you could just buy the digital album, which is what I did, for like $10. I went ahead and did that. And then like I say, you know, to that $10 or that $8 after the fees, usually people have to stream over 3,000 times in order to even get that. So just put that into perspective. Bandcamp.com. It's been the future for artists for a long time from a monetary perspective for those who aren't locked into contracts. Streaming's cool for the notoriety and to get noticed, but beyond that, it's nothing. So highly recommend Bandcamp. A lot of these artists are starting to create more Bandcamp accounts. I've seen that. But yeah, highly recommend it. But yeah, Khruangbin, super dope project. I recommend it. It's like 9 or 10 songs. And yeah, just wanted to take some time to talk. Oh, 8 songs, excuse me. But yeah, just wanted to take some time to talk about it. I've heard there's a couple people on the internet talking about it a little bit, but just a really solid project, very beautiful, and highly recommend it. So anyway, J Powell Music, not much more to say, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.